Yo. Welcome to Hangin with Pisces. Yeah, buddy. Let's get the live stream kicking. Just testing to see if we're live. Are we live? Are we live? Yeah, we're live. What's up? There we go. What's up, y'all? It is Street Level Spirituality coming at you with another episode of Hanging with Pisces, April 2021 edition. We just hanging. Anyway, thanks for joining me. I started hanging with because I saw a lot of astrology and tarot videos that were like 9 minutes long. And when I go to sleep at night, I like to put one video on and just sail to sleep. So, I am your alternative video source for Astro-Tarot if you just want to hang out. What we're going to do today is going to be really lazy. I'm feeling chill. Let's see what we got here. Look at this. Yeah, buddy. So I changed my setup a little bit. Been gone for a while. 2020. Enough said. How are the Pisces doing out there? Yeah, I got this like it's like a, I think it was like a $30 webcam. So doesn't look great, but it's easy. It's on top of my screen. Put some fancy colors on it. Set up my iPhone as a camera B. And here we are. It's been a while. Yeah, I don't know. I got a Pisces full moon, so I know what it feels like, folks. It's been kind of rough, emotionally. I don't know what Pisces been feeling out there, what you guys have been going through, but last like month has been, my kids moved back in with me. They're teenagers. My dad's been stranded in Asia for over a year now. And it's just getting real. You know, it is Pisces. What I like to do to kick things off is, my friend Heather got me these cards. I like to pick an Edgar Cayce card just to set the tone. These cards are big. Big cards. If you don't know who Edgar Cayce is, he is a famous psychic that lived in mostly around the early 1900s, and he would channel his higher self or something like that. So to start things off, where are we at here? I'm gonna go through the cards. All right, Pisces, just say stop. Oh, I heard you. You said stop. Okay, so let's go for this one here. Let's see what the message is for... Oh, look at that. Oh, here. I'll change to that camera. I think it's this one. Yeah, buddy. Look at that. Look at this technology. It says, all that is material once existed in spirit, or the soul of the entity. Mind becomes the builder. The physical becomes the result. So the power of the mind. That's your message today, Pisces. The power of your mind. So, I've been thinking about that a lot. Where do you want to hang out? Do you want to hang out thinking about dark shit all the time? Do you want to hold on to weird shit? Where's your mind at? What channel is it on? I always say we only have one channel, right? Choose wisely. So anyway, that's our message. And let's go back to this. Yay, I'm playing with cameras. Anyway, so the mind, the power of the mind. Where is your mind at? What we can do is pull up. Let's pull up. Let's check this thing out for a second. Look at this. This is cool. This is my Astro View. And I think I have the window here too. Oh, it's still there. Good. I don't know if I move it. No, good. Didn't go anywhere. The Astro Clock. Look at that. We got a big red cross in there. Look at that, right through the middle. We've got a cross going from Leo to Aquarius, right through Saturn. Yikes. We have a cross going from the Ascendant in Scorpio to Taurus. So we got this divine cross. Talk about tension. It's a lot of right angles. Where are things at? You got the moon in Cancer, feeling emo. I've got a Cancer ascendant. I'm feeling super emo. Moon's in Cancer. We've got Mars in Gemini. Oh, it's all bad on my natal. Pisces. Where are you at? Where are you at? Pisces, you've got Mercury coming through there, so some communication stuff. You've got Neptune, your home planet, spacing you out. Careful about being too fantastical in your ideas or imagining things to be something they're not. Sun just left your sign, popping into Aries. Not too great for Pisces. Same with Venus. Man, Venus and the Sun are exactly at 2 degrees. Some crazy masculine and feminine energy right there. Yeah, anyway, yeah, big cross. Yay. Got some beautiful trines here too. All this Saturn crap. Yeah. I don't know, guys. What do you guys think about doing some tarot? Let's go here. All right, let's flip some of these cards. Divide things out. Where's your mind at? It's funny, you start watching, right? One day you're like, I should really pay attention to what I'm thinking about. Start watching, and then you're like, whoa, dude, where does this stuff come from? You're just like hanging out, you start thinking about some crazy shit. It's like a sales pitch, right? It's like, come hang out with me in the story. And then you're like, why? Why would I do that? Why would I spend a bunch of time thinking about that? Where you at, Pisces? All right, let's check out your April 2021 reading. See what's going on with Pisces. I don't really care if you're a cross-watcher. I don't care if you subscribe to my channel. I don't care to say that if this reading you don't feel it, check out your other signs. I hate that crap. Every video is exactly the same. I don't like it. I just want to hang out with you. Let's hang out, Pisces. Alright, let's make 3 piles here and see where you're at. Tune into the energy a little bit. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Alright. Nature of the reading. Ooh. Nine of Cups in reverse, huh? Alright, let's see what's influencing that. Influencing that is the Knight of Pentacles. Some new opportunity, or wanting an opportunity. Waiting for an opportunity to come is what I'm seeing. Let's see what's in the spiritual dimensions. Well, apparently if you knock things off your table, they fall on the ground. Gosh, I don't have a lot of space here, do I? Well, I guess that's why I just knocked my crap on the ground. This is some chill music I made. So we could just hang out and chill. Yeah, waiting for an opportunity. Something's happening here. We're gonna get all the cards out. Recent past. Actually, I think I'm still learning this new layout here. I think we need to move this over here. Recent past tensions kind of came to a head. Your attitude, your environment. Ooh, lovers. Greatest hopes and greatest fears. Ooh, wow. What a wonderful outcome. Look at that. Here's your outcome already. Let's just go right to it. You got 4 of Wands. Coming home. Alright, so let's talk about the mind. Where's your head at, Pisces? Yeah. Alright, so we got barking at the moon here. Barking at the moon. 9 of Cups in reverse. This is the nature of your reading here. And 9 of Cups is kind of this, your cups are feeling a little bit empty, your emotions, your fulfillment is lacking. But you're also learning to get rid of a sense of pride in what you're doing or who you are. So kind of getting that ego shit out of the way. So you have feeling unfulfilled, waiting for an opportunity. So generally just feeling unfulfilled. So this could be work, relationships, but I think what I kept getting is that I got the Moon card and I also had the Edgar Cayce card, and I think they both point to the idea of feeling unfulfilled because of mental states or kind of focusing on maybe the negative side of your current situation, not really seeing the opportunity for all this. So what you have here in their spiritual dimensions is you have the Fool, and this is like your higher self, your highest self having a message for you, right? So there's some kind of mindset that's just not necessarily really benefiting you, and your higher spiritual self is saying be innocent again, start the path, start a new path, right? Reclaim that innocence. So, you know, one way to reclaim innocence is to reflect back on things that you really enjoyed or were naturally drawn to as a child. Sometimes as we get older, we replace our true and innate passion with stuff that we've learned in society, or we've become so serious about everything that we're doing that we really kind of stifle that freedom and spirit. You know, when we get out in the world, we got to pay bills and we got to take responsibility for situations. It can really stifle our sense of wonder and fulfillment. When you're a child, you're taking care about your parents. You have a general sense of safety that as you get older, you know, you get into this kind of this loop. And so it's getting out of this pattern of, you know, financial attachments and things that keep you in this, you know, cyclical loop. I mean, we're all basically in these 7-day and kind of 30-day cycles, and it just kind of chews us up, our spirit. So that your higher self is kind of saying, you know, take that innocent path again, try something new, get out there in the world with that same kind of passion, and kind of recover what that passion might be. So we'll see more what that represents in regard to the rest of the reading as we go through the cards here, because I haven't looked at everything. So like I said, in your recent past, you had the Ten of Wands, and this is really struggling, like coming to a point of tension that's so strong it almost feels debilitating. So something was when tensions grow like that, I mean, sometimes they're circumstantial, but sometimes they're also self-created, right? People have such a hard time meditating because they create so many unnecessary dramas just to entertain themselves. So this is a card of saying things came to a head, but I think that his head's going down into it, and we're talking about the mental. So I'm really getting this sense that you've kind of outgrown a certain mindset that's no longer serving you, and it's you know, just kind of really time to really see what we're able to create and understanding the power of what we have. Going back to our Edgar Cayce card here, you know, it's basically saying that everything in the material world first comes from our mind, or the mind of all creation. So you know, if we're frustrated with our environment, it's really our mindsets that we need to kind of focus on a little bit. Now in the subconscious realms here, you've got the Empress, and the Empress can symbolize a lot of things, but this is kind of your subconscious realms. This is what your body's trying to communicate with you, right? So this is karmic memory, the body. This is the opposite up here. This is the spiritual self, or your kind of divine self. So in the subconscious realms here, you know, it looks like you're really looking for that sense of fertility again, or freshness in your life or in your mindset. And you know, the Empress is you know, the sense of like fulfillment and fruition. So, you know, to understand the function of fruition, you have to first kind of go back, or you can take the process backward, I guess. But if you notice, she's got pomegranates on her dress. This woman is ready to have a baby, literally, symbolically. But, you know, this is fulfillment, and fulfillment in nature, we see the fruit, right? Somebody has to plant the plant, they has to grow, they have to take care of it, they have to nurture it. But then when it's done, bam, right out of the flower comes a piece of fruit, and it's snack time, you know, and you earned it. So what this is saying is that fulfillment comes from that creative process. It comes from the process of initiating something, nurturing it, seeing it all the way through to fruition. And depending on that original seed that you plant and how you care for that seed, that's the fruit that you'll bear. So, you know, again, we're going back to the Edgar Cayce card that keeps talking about how the mind is the builder. It's really the same story here, right? So, you know, what's being pointed out here is that, you know, mindset alone is what is going to shift this, right? So, and it's not about like being worried and saying like, oh, I got to control my mind. I got to control what I'm thinking. I can't control what I'm thinking. It's so emotional, blah, blah, blah. It's getting creative, right? So the way you get creative is you use your imagination, right? So, you know, just use your imagination and have fun and be playful with it, right? You don't need to be all serious about it or try to control your thoughts, you know, just use your imagination to imagine what that sense of fruition could be for you in your life, and what you're focusing on, what your goals are, what mindset is the right seed to create that level of fulfillment and fruition into your life. What mindset would that be? It's really simple, right? It's creativity. You can do whatever you want. It's fun. Do whatever I want. Look, I can throw that. So anyway, it's just mindset. It's creativity. You know, like, I'll give you an example. It's like, okay, I'm imagining myself with more pizzazz and feeling more springy and light. So all I have to do is just visualize that ideal person or that ideal experience in my mind, and then think about, okay, well, let's reverse engineer. What seeds do we need to plant? What intentions do we need to create that will take me into this new expression? So, you know, you'd want to plant the seed of maybe, you know, come up with a grooming routine that makes you feel peppy, you know, have good bowel movements, eat plenty of fiber, right? Makes you feel peppy. You ever seen a dog run around after he poops? So, you know, what style, you know, can I explore? You know, what am I doing with my sense of style, right? So, you know, you have to use your imagination and get out of this loop of looking at the dark side of something. Now, I'll do it like this. Is it still in there? Yeah, it's kind of still in there. That's good. So the thing with Pisces is this. The lesson of Pisces, and I say this a lot in my Pisces readings, is that the tides come in, the tides go out, right? So Pisces, one of the lessons of Pisces in this incarnation to master the energy of Pisces is understanding how the tides go in and tides go out, right? The tide coming in symbolizes something coming into your life, a relationship, a job, a partner, whatever that might be, right? And then it's just nature that the tide is going to move back out, right? It comes and goes at different times for different reasons, right? But you have to trust that somebody comes in your life to give you something, and you give them something, and then you retreat, right? And you pass the gift on to each other, and then you bless them and send them on their way. You say thank you, you know, and you look at the value of what they brought into that relationship instead of what you didn't get out of the relationship, right? And that frees you from that mindset. So that can take you to dark places. And we're talking about learning how to use our imagination, our creativity to move us out of this kind of negative thinking, right? So with Pisces, the lesson is that the tide comes in, we get something we want or have something, some dynamic or relationship, whatever that might be. And when the tide goes out, which is really a test of our spirituality, Pisces, instead of looking towards the land and looking at what's going away or holding on to the land, it's like you put your fingers in the sand and the tide's pulling you out. Instead of holding on to that, you can use that same momentum of the tide retreating to set your sail in your boat, and it pushes you off to new opportunities, to new rises in the tide, right? So that's the lesson with Pisces, and it's really important to share and an important message for Pisces to understand in general. So we're talking about mindsets. You know, what you do is you turn your view 180 degrees away from the land, and you set your sail up, and bam, you're on that journey again, you know. So, and then your boat will just sail right into a new harbor. So mindset is everything. Use your imagination, understand mastering the energy of Pisces. Let's check this out. So looks like we got Queen of Cups in reverse for the upcoming energy in your life. Oh man, yeah. Well, I hope you like hanging out, because man, I am in chill mode. Chilling. I haven't done a reading in a long time, and I was just like, really just like, fuck everything. I need to hang out with my homies. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups in reverse can be some level of emotional insecurity or codependency. And, you know, this just nails everything, because what happens with the codependency and the self-esteem stuff, or negative self-image stuff, or insecurity, is it's really simple. We simply haven't invested in ourselves, right? We haven't taken the time to be able to take care of ourselves. And when we don't do that and we are looking for someone else to do that, then we... Let's get a text from my daughter. She's having a sleepover. Yay! How's the music? Is it loud enough? Is it not loud enough? Let's see here. Just checking out this technology stuff here. How do I do that? Okay, got it. Let's checking out where the microphone is. Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay, so what happens is if we put all our faith in having certain things addressed for us in other people, then they come into our lives, they fulfill those needs just like we requested, and then the tide recedes. And when the tide recedes, then you're like, fuck, I don't know how to wash my underwear. Or, wow, I don't have that anymore because they put the effort in to create that and I didn't. So, you know, it's like the old homie getting his girl to buy him a PS5 or something, and then she cuts and takes it or something. I don't know. Anyway, that's the kind of stuff that creates the insecurity. And so you have all this subconscious crap come up. You're like, I can't live without you. How I ever do. And that can create a mental mindset that is repeating garbage. And you're thinking about how you're cheated and how you can't ever work it out within someone. And, you know, they really cheated me, you know, and you feel slighted and all this stuff. And really what it is, it's this attachment that somebody owes you something, which is some self-entitled bitch stuff. So you cut that shit out. So yeah, this reading is super simple. It's just all in your head. And the cool thing about this is that you can create any reality you want, man. I mean, you got to deal with, you know, what your emotions are asking you to look at and participate in and all that stuff. But when it comes to creating and looking at the future, that is just as much a part of you as any other. And that's up to you, man. You can have fun. So why would you not do that? You don't want to have fun? Or are you just so bored that you like to create problems for yourself? We don't want that. So get creative. Use your imagination. How you gonna get your fruit, Pisces? Yeah, mindset. Yay. Your attitude in the situation. This is your general emotional approach, view, attitude, maybe even Mayism. I don't know if you guys know what that is. Queen of Wands. Wands. Well, you seem determined to move forward. Look at her. Whoops, I can't even see her there. You seem determined, Pisces. Look. I used to do my readings all like crazy fast, dude. I'm like, why am I in a hurry? Like, if you don't want to chill, then go watch another video. Queen of Wands, you're determined. Well, that's great. That means that you're taking this serious. Like, what's going on in my head? Dude, it's your fucking playground, Jack. Your head's your playground, dude. You can do whatever the hell you want. Have fun, man. Be a kid again. Look at you. Look how determined you are. You're like, yo, I'm gonna get that flower. You stole that flower. So your attitude's good. You got a good attitude. You're determined. Now, this is what's interesting. I mean, you got the Bang Bang Betty right here, dude. Look at this. It's your environment, man. It's your immediate environment, Pisces. Shit's going down. You like that? You like that? So that's some masculine and feminine energy come together. Obviously, it can be love, partnership. But yeah, this is like love you long time. Now this is, you know, like we got this big angel dude hanging out, and he's got the girl and the boy there, but it really also symbolizes masculine and feminine energies. And remember I was saying use your imagination. Well, the basis of imagination is creativity, taking the time to consider options, looking at different ideas, different possibilities, and then being able to play those out in your mind so you can foresee what you're going to create before you do it, so you don't fuck it up, right? So you got masculine and feminine. Well, you know, people always think about gender. People can't stop talking about it. But it's not about penises and vaginas. It's about creativity. For something to come out of nothing to see itself, it has to first split into two. So that's the polarity or nature of polarity within the material world, but it's the same one thing, just visualize. So this, what is this one thing? Well, this one thing is the creative process. So masculine and feminine allows us to see that creative process, right? It's, you have your intention, which is masculine. What do I want to do? So being masculine is thinking about what you want to do and not being an idiot about what you're asking the feminine energy to take on to incubate, right? So you got bad intention, and then you're going to make this lady suffer, and then it comes to fruition and you both are like, well, that sucked, right? So we don't want that. So yeah, so I think for a lot of people this can be love energy, really envisioning what that is, you know, envisioning partner. I always say, you know, if you're looking for a partner, man, then clean your room and make your bed and leave a space next to you. Make it warm, burn some incense, make it sexy in your room, man. Create the love den. So that's your media environment. That's cool, man. So somebody's looking penub. Well, you really can't see the cards like that, can you? Let's go over here. And then I'll pretend I'm not vaping. Creative process. You know, there's a lot of things going on here, but this is, yeah, because this could be partnership. It could be somebody coming in to really help you see that balance. But again, you don't want to come into it lacking. You know, you got to make sure you can scrub your butthole and that you have a job, right? And do all the basic things to be a human being. But again, it's all symbolic too, right? So masculine and feminine. Creativity. What are we creating? Are we creating this? Oh no, nobody likes me. Is that what we're doing? We're like this. We're like, yo, dog, I'm ready to roll. Give me that new opportunity. But you're not feeling fulfilled. Dude, there's some hot action ready to happen for Pisces here. All right, Pisces. Greatest hopes and greatest fears is the... Oops, where am I at here? Ace of Swords in reverse. So greatest hopes and greatest fears is not being able to open up emotionally. This is emotional blockage, repressing your feelings. Now, dude, I just learned this shit a few days ago. It's amazing. This is stuff that you should probably learn when you're a child, but basically, dude, if you can't feel it, you can't move forward. And it doesn't mean to wallow in the suffering of a mindset or a situation. It doesn't mean that. It means to think of it like a personality inside your body. That's what I always do. I'm like, whoa, dude, I'm super bummed about something, or I feel agitated or uncomfortable or emotional. And I'm like, so then what I do is I sit down, I close my eyes, and I go inside myself and I imagine whatever that feeling is. I let it come forward, I feel it, and I'm like, oh, what the fuck, man, I'm feeling super scared right now. And then it's like, oh, dude, who is that guy? Who's that dude who's feeling all emotional and sad and all that stuff, dude? I'm gonna click on this. I'm gonna see. Yeah, dude, I'm live. Well, good. Better to find out now than an hour later. Ace of Swords. What were we talking about? We were talking about moving through things. So I go inside and I'm like, who is this dude feeling all sad and scared? And then I allow myself to feel it without taking it personal. I just watch it like a movie, you know? And I usually see like kind of a rough idea of like, oh, hey, Star Moon, look at somebody came and said hi to me. That's cool. Thanks for stopping by. I'm doing Pisces. Pisces. This camera thing is really driving me nuts. So you just hang out with this dude, you know, and he's like all sad. He's like, I feel scared that I'll never find a job again, or that I can manage myself in the world. It's all so overwhelming. He's all scared. And then you just hang out and you just listen to him, dude. You can feel it in your heart, but you got to feel it in your heart, you know? When that pain comes up in your heart, it goes away when you hang out with it, you know? It's like just sitting by the fire at night, man, until the sun rises. You just gotta just chill. Anyway, greatest hopes and greatest fears, you're not gonna be able to open up emotionally. Like I said, if you have emotional blockages, go inside yourself. Imagine that feeling is like a little child or person inside of you. Now, you got some bang bang here, Pisces, because not only did you get the Lovers. Alright, now I'm waking up, right? You got the Lovers here, but your outcome is... What were you doing? Four of Wands. Four of Wands. It's a celebration, coming home, marriage, community, everything's working out. You and your hottie are hanging out. Came through the foundation, you set the foundation. So, you know, I kind of almost see like you're in this negative space. Your higher self is like, dude, just be innocent again. Childlike, 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 childlike. You know, so it could be almost like this kind of childlike playmate energy that you either get in touch with within yourself, right? Your own creative process that you learn to really start, you know, imagining and visualizing and having the courage to just play and get out of this funky funk and stop looking, dragging the land and into the ocean. You set your little sail to little playland here, and like I said, whether it's symbolically or literally in your life, it looks like for a lot of you there might be a real sense of fulfillment and foundation and celebration, something to celebrate. I have a feeling whoever this is going to really be that childlike playmate. It's a childlike playmate energy for you, Pisces, which we all know Pisces could use, right? Getting too serious. So, I mean, dude, I know I'm super chill right now, but dude, that's a bang banger. Bang bang. How do I do it? Push the buttons. It's a bang bang. Dude, it's just like tripping out on shit, getting hung up on shit, thinking that it controls you when you control it. You don't control it by fighting with it. You control it by using creativity and imagination to imagine what you'd like to create for yourself. And you just might have a playmate to play within the sandbox, baby. Yeah. Anyway, Pisces, April 2021. You're doing it. Have fun. Learn to play. Play. All right, well, I hope if this is putting someone to sleep that they had a good time. And I'm going to send you a subconscious message while you're sleeping. It's okay to have fun. It's okay to play. It's okay to do something that's not constructive just because it feels good. Y'all want to feel good. Well, thanks for hanging out with me. Just remember, being is greater than doing. Be great, do. Have fun. You can do it, Pisces. I believe in you. Well, thanks for kicking back. Grooving. I'm just grooving to these jams here. I hope you guys have a very nice April 2021. Pisces. Why you tripping, Pisces? Alright guys, have a good night. I will see you